So the bite has been really good recently. Last few days have gone really well. So today I decided to take Always Bank Fishing out with me, and we went out for about 2.5 hours. Started off throwing some little finesse poppers and some finesse jerkbaits without any luck. I switched over to the drop shot, and it didn't take very long to hook up. Nice way to start the day.
Yes, sir.
Thought I was hung up at first. Nice 2+ pound fish. This fish ended up being exactly 2.6 pounds and was my largest of the day. Now this next fish, I think this is actually the very next cast after I caught the last one. This I'm pretty sure would have been the biggest fish of the day, but as you'll see, it ends in heartbreak. That's taking me all over the place. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. So these fish that we were catching, and really pretty much all the fish that we caught all day, were super shallow. You pretty much had to cast up right to the edge of the bank and you know, slowly work it down, and they would hit it, you know, within the first few feet from the bank. Super shallow. Oh, nice worm that he just spit up. Obviously this guy's got a taste for plastic. Oh, you were barely hooked.
Oh my god.
Actually, he's hooked pretty good. You need to get on the board. This was my second biggest fish of the day at 2.33 pounds. Nice solid little chunk. Here, Always Bank Fishing finally gets his first fish of the day. We ended up each landing 8 by the end of the 2.5 hour session, and I think between the two of us we lost at least 5 fish that you know, came off.
Looking kind of like you're a toad.
He's bigger than I thought he was when he jumped.
You kidding me?
beginning to wonder if we shouldn't invest into a net. We both were having a hard time grabbing fish at one point in time or another today. Come on, rookie. Pick up that fish.
I feel like I'm new at this.
Let me see it real quick. Let me see the fish real quick. Very nice. This here is a main lake point. Drops off pretty quickly. But the fish are there. Main lake points have been where I've been catching almost all my fish, all like shallow. Little smallmouth. Guess he's not little. I think this was my first smallmouth of the day. I actually ended up catching a really nice one right at 2 pounds. Matter of fact, always bank fishing and I doubled up. But somehow I managed to not record that fish. This is another one where I could have used a net. This guy did not want to settle down and let me grab him. Decent smallmouth.
Yep.
Pretty fish. Yeah. Doesn't want to quit even when he's out of the water. There. There we go. Another nice 2-pound chunk. This is one of those WTF moments. I started reeling in my drop shot rig, stopped to readjust the motor, and then this smallmouth just came out of nowhere.
You did it on the way up?
It was just hit my worm while it was practically on the surface. One way to catch him, I guess. I actually saw him come up and hit it. Little smaller, just came up and hit the drop shot worm just floating on the surface. There we go. I think this is another smallmouth. The baits of choice today were pretty simple. No? It was drop shot with either oxblood or oxblood light robo worms. Either skinny or fat. They didn't seem to care. Little chunky largemouth. This last one was right before we left, and we were Carolina rigging reapers. I think I screwed up last video and said they were flukes. For some reason, I keep thinking reapers and saying flukes. Can't explain it. I did it today talking to Always Bank Fishing. But yeah, Carolina rigging, we're using 3-inch reapers, finesse Carolina rig. It's not the most exciting way to fish, but man, it can be super productive at Castaic. And yeah, excuse the water droplet right in the center of the lens. Nice little chunk. In the end, it ended up being a split. We both ended up with 8 fish. Always Bank Fishing got one at 2.65. My biggest went 2.6. All in all, a good morning.